Hey everybody, this video is going to show you how to make a picture holder using just a few things. You've got a rock, which is the base, and you've got some wire, and this is pretty soft wire, but you're still going to need something to cut it with. I was just using these heavy-duty scissors. You can also use wire cutters. You probably can get a little closer with wire cutters. They also will help you bend the wire, but you can do it with your hands pretty easily. And you also need a pencil, just a regular pencil, or I guess you could use a pen as well. I'm using a pencil. And what you need to decide first is whether or not you want to have it just do one photo or two. If you're going to have a couple of small photos, then you could do it for two. If you just want to do it with one photo, you would just make one of these little loops here. And you also want to make it fairly close to the rock, just because the weight of the photo could very easily just sort of tip the whole thing over. So what you're going to do is I'm going to show you how to do a double one. And you're going to take your wire and get it to about the halfway point. And what I did was just put the rock on it. You can fold the wire down next to itself like this pretty easily. Okay, and then you want to twist it around. And what you can do is keep twisting it until you make it pretty tight around the base of the rock, so it can't move all that much. If it's moving a little bit, you could easily put a piece of tape on the bottom, put some hot glue if you've got it, or a dab of crazy glue. The other possibility is to tighten it around a narrow part of the stone. Oops. Okay, and then just push it up to a wider part, and that'll jam it on. So now you've got your base. And then you want to decide how long your picture loops are going to be. Keep them fairly close, but what you're going to do is you're going to wrap your wire twice around the pencil. The reason you do that is that gives you the something to put your picture into, and you can just squeeze that tight if you want to, and then you wrap this end around the straight part of the wire, and this is where it's kind of nice to have a set of pliers or wire cutters, but you can push it down. If you want to protect your fingers a little bit, just grab a little piece of cloth or something. And then what you can do is you can take your scissors and just cut off that sharp end. I have no idea where that just went. So now you've got one, and then we'll make another one. Maybe make it a little bit higher, a little longer. Because this wire is so soft, you really can play around with it. So don't worry if this is in the wrong direction. You can always, twist it around to have it just where you want it. So there's this one, and again, I'm going to wrap the end around the straight wire, and I'm kind of holding this together and pushing it. And I can wrap it all the way around here. And now you see you can bend this way, you can bend it that way, you can curve it a little bit using your finger as a guide, and then you're gonna clip off that end that you can't bend around. Get it a little closer, which is really kind of hard. Hold on. I'm gonna make it a little longer. And then twist it around, and there you have your rock picture holder. Only thing I will say is make sure you get either a pair of kitchen shears or an older pair of scissors. check first, because you can really ruin a good pair of scissors. And then you have your picture holder. And you then can put whatever you want in it. If you need this to get tighter, you just press these together. If you don't, you can just bend them apart a little bit. If your picture is really thick, or whatever you want to display is thick, you just pull them apart a little bit. And there you go. Okay, so enjoy and have fun, and I'll see you next time.